Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Revel channel. I am ready to revel about Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15 confessional looks. And y'all know I like to shout out people if I use their content. Normally I have it in the description box always, but this time I have some time and I'm kind of in a good mood because this setup and everything, it was a great day. So first thing first, shop your TV and Warn on TV. They literally have everything you would need if you're trying to find out what someone is wearing on the show. And I love the fact that it goes immediately to the website. So this definitely helped with me trying to find that information so I don't have to like really fish through and see what's going on. And then big shout out to Real Housewives Confessionals and Reality Chat on Instagram. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have gotten all the images that I have that I'm going to show y'all really soon, because I mean, I can only go off of what I remember, but they picked up on the extra stuff. And it definitely helped when you're Googling, because Googling only gives you so much. And be on the lookout, because I am also going to make a video for Sheree's Gucci event talking about the fashion. I'm going to talk about Sonya's Mommy Nation event. I'm going to talk about Real Housewives, the reunion looks for season 15, because some of the images are showing for that, but I want to make sure I get more details on everything before I even put that out there. And I have some other stuff that I've been sitting on as well. So let's not waste any more time. I want to start off with Sheree. With this first image, and let me say, whenever I do this, I also rank their looks from like best to worst, and I pull what I feel like is the best look from each woman, and then I rank all of those looks together, you know, the top looks only, and then I put them in order from best to worst. Sheree is in a blue Versace bustier top, and it's going for $2,025. Listen, this is a nice top. Would I have spent $2,000? Probably not, because I literally got a top that's similar to it. I'm gonna put it on the screen from Micah's and Cider. I'm just saying. But hey, she's gonna spend that because I mean, she got the money to spend that. Now, back to the look. I feel like the corseted top is really nice. The detail in it is perfect. The corset in it is perfect. Everything is sitting right. I also feel like the straps with the gold metal pieces, great idea to add that there. The hair, I love the hair like up with the bangs, and then you have the little drapery piece where you're talking about like the side pieces of the bang. I know I explained that kind of funny. I'm literally going off the top of my head right now with that piece of how I'm trying to explain that, but I think it's nice. I just think the bangs may be a little too thick. Maybe if it was a little thinner, done a certain way, I think that would have definitely been better. I think the makeup looks good, especially compared to look number 2. Because look number 2 is giving us that purple Versace cutout blouse. I'm not sure how much it costs because it's sold out at that moment and they don't have that information on there. I think the satin top is just as nice as the corseted top, but the makeup and hair here for Sheree is terrible. Now, you can definitely tell she possibly has gotten fillers or something done in that moment, allegedly. I'm gonna just say that because I don't want nobody to say like, oh, you're gossiping. No, it's very clear. You can see it in her face compared to the other look. She definitely did. So either she got that done right before and then tried to do the confessional, and that's why she's a little puffy, so it looks a little weird. And then when you're looking at the hair, I feel like, where's the part? You get what I'm saying? I like the color. It definitely matches the first look, but where is the part? And then the makeup, when you're looking at it, and the puffiness and the lip color compared to that first look, I don't like it. And then when we're looking at look number 3, we have the blue Colt Gaia knitted dress that's going for $498. It's a simple dress. It has the little cuts pieces in the center. It's long sleeved, and she also wore, let me put it on the screen, she has the Chanel cuff bracelet. I think that is really nice. I like that bracelet. I also like the fact that the bracelet matches her earrings. It gives that crystal clear type of effect. I think her makeup compared to the first 2 looks is executed perfectly. And I also like the eyelashes. It's a little dramatic compared to like if you're looking at the very bottom, you know, bottom right look. And then I like the fact that she did a simple ponytail. Now with the 4th look, we have a metallic aria corseted top going for $815. I think the metallic top is nice. Do I like that metallic top more than I like the blue corseted, you know, bustier top? No, I like that one a little more, but I still like the metallic feel and how it has that dark and light effect. I still like the fact that she has the side part with the curls that's two-tone. That's completely different from what she gave us from those top looks. The makeup works. I think the nude or pinkish effect with the brown outlining looks great on her. And then I like the fact that she didn't do too much with the earrings. It has a simple stud. And then when we're looking at the bottom right look, this is a yellow Alex Perry velvet twisted dress that's going for $2,200. Listen, I don't spend that much on a dress, but the fact that she spent $2,000 on that and the detail in it, look at it. I think that dress, that may be my favorite dress for her out of these 5 looks. I like the fact that the hairstyle is very similar to the second look, but you have the middle part, the brown, the two-tone, light brown, dark brown at the bottom. I think that works, and then she has the simple earrings. Sheree looks amazing there. If I was to rank these, you know, 1st through 5th, best to worst for her, it would go the yellow look, the metallic look, the blue knitted dress, then the blue corseted look, and then I will put the purple look last. Next we have Candy. Now Candy's looks, y'all, when I went to those sites to try to figure out who she's wearing, because I want to do her look just how I did Sheree's and everybody else, they only gave us so many to like when they explained it. So I was like, oh, this is going to be difficult, so I'm going to do it to the best of my ability because I want to add in there who they're stepping out in. Kind of like how I do my red carpet reviews. So with the first look, Candy is in a pink Jaslyn leather dress going for $379.95. This leather dress is giving. It's not too like skin tight. It fits perfectly. The detail in it, the latex, yes ma'am. The hair is giving me very eclectic, and the fact that I actually like that, but how it's paired with the dress, I don't know. I think Candy's makeup looks good. I would have did a different lip though. Yeah, I'd have just did a different lip and probably a different hairstyle. And then when I'm looking at Candy's second look, this is a black embellished crystal dress, and the style, the way she did this kind of reminds me how Nikki did the Met Gala. I think that was 2022, where she had the black studded jewels on her, and I like it. I like the fact that we're keeping that trend alive. I also think the silver eyeshadow works perfectly. The high ponytail always fits her face. And I think the detail in this dress, like, that doesn't get enough recognition. The designer did well. The third look is giving me the metallic sweetheart neckline type of feel. And I don't know who this is by. I think it's a nice simple neckline. It has the 2 straps in the front. She has the simple jewelry. I like the fact that she did the braided hair with the ponytail. I literally just had that hairstyle not too long ago. I wish I could show it, but I think that style, yes, and maybe that's just my bias right there showing. Her makeup works. Is it as dramatic as the first one? No, and I like that. I like that she didn't do too much, but I also like the makeup way more than the first look. And then with the fourth one, this is a brown halter type of dress, and she has her afro. Listen, I love it when people step out with afros. It just does something. It's very simple. It's just so natural to who we are as Black women, and I like that. And not to say that all Black women just has afros or different things like that, but it embraces something that society normally don't care for us to wear. And then when I look at the jewelry, brown and gold, I'm glad she didn't do anything else. The brown and gold is very typical, but it works. If I was to rank her looks, it would be her metallic look, then the black suited blazer. I would do the halter top, and then the pink look last. Next we have Miss Kenya Moore hair care. And listen, I think with her first look, she's given us a orange Victoria Beckham rouge dress that's going for $563. It's simple and it works. It's not too much in a confessional, even though a lot of times we do care for the dramatics of it. I like the simplicity of it. I think her hair looks great here. Her makeup is nice, but it got this type of, maybe it's the lighting or something, but the way that it gives this dewy look, and yes, dewy looks can work in makeup, but in this here, I don't like it. Now, when we're looking at look number 2, the makeup is top tier. I think that is the best, other than like that bottom left one. I think that's the best makeup that she has so far, and I can't even knock out look number 3. The makeup looks great there too. But in look number 2, she's in a Dolce & Gabbana poppy top going for $567. Now, I don't know if she did the top and the bottom. I think the top and the bottom set that they're showing here is really nice. But I will say, I have a hard time wearing floral. I just bought me two floral items off of SZN, and I'm gonna have to do a video about SZN because did y'all hear that they have a RHOA case? It's so weird. I'm gonna look into it, but I may do a video about it. But I just bought two floral items off of there, and maybe it's because it's the way the floral is, and it's not that typical. What is that? Like, it's a store. I don't even. If you live in Texas, you've heard of Melrose. And if you've seen the floral stuff that's in Melrose, I've always hated it. So that's why I'd be like, man, I hate it. But the fact that she wore this floral top, I like it. I like that it has the straps. I like that the fact that she did the half up, half down with a bang, and it has the simple curls. This looks amazing on Kenya. Then with look 3, we have a pink jacquard puffy blazer going for $164. And I like this blazer on Kenya. Do I like it in this image here? No. If I was to see this image here, I'd be like, I'm leaving that. But the fact that the way she wore it, it's how Kenya wore that jacquard type of blazer. And I think that's what makes it stand out. And then we probably have to admit that it's the lighting too. I think her makeup looks great. The ponytail with the curls, simple, it works. I feel like ponytails with a blazer, it gives just this work feel at the same time, but like I can still step out later. I like that. Now with look number 4, this is the white Mugler bodysuit. And if you've watched my video from back in the day, I had, what was it called? It was my unpopular opinion video. And I talked about the Mugler stuff. And I hate that trend. I hate that trend. I'm tired of seeing that. I feel like it's an excuse to just like, yeah, let me just have all these cutouts and we're gonna call this fashion. So like, nothing's wrong with cutouts, but when you see it all the time and everybody done did it, it has been cheapened to the point that I just don't like it. And I don't think I really cared for it when it first started. But when I'm looking at this, and when I'm looking at her hair, it's giving Party City wig. I don't like it. I think had it had a part a little better, it would have really stood out because it's giving me 1970s. Like, y'all remember how they wore their hair in the 1970s? It could have worked if it was done well. And I think because of the hair, it makes the makeup look bad here also. Now with look number 5, and Kenya had a lot of confessionals. I think Marlo did too. But look number 5, she has a brown Lillian corseted ruched dress going for $255. This dress is simple, stand out, and I like it. I like it. I also think the dramatics in her hair gives me that 1920s, 1930s feels a little bit. Y'all remember how those curls was very dramatic in that time frame? I like that. I love that era. I think the simple earring works, and her makeup, I've already talked about it. Now with this last look, I could not find what dress she's wearing, but she has a one shoulder with the cutout, and it's more of like a peach color. It's simple from what we can see here. I think the hair is terrible. I think the makeup is terrible. I don't like that look at all. And I don't know. I don't care for the eyebrows either. It's giving me how we all used to do our eyebrows back in like 2011. Remember before we knew how to really just, and everybody was just filling them in and it just was thick. I don't care for that. I don't like that either. If I was to rank Kenya's look, it's gonna be the brown dress, then a pink blazer. We're gonna go with the floral, then the orange, and then it's a toss up out of the white and the peach look because peach look is bad, but I hate that Mugler set, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put the peach look last. Now we're gonna talk about Marlo Hampton. Y'all know Marlo steps out. She rarely does wrong. So with this first look, she's in Roberto Cavalli leopard jumpsuit, and I'm not sure what it's going for because it is sold out. Listen, this jumpsuit is giving me 90s glam. Like, y'all remember watching shows like The Nanny and how she would step out? That's what that is giving me, and I like it. Even down to the detail with the neckline and how it has the little piece in the center, and then you still have the long sleeve. I think this jumpsuit is amazing. Even the hair, I love this hairstyle. I want to be able to pull this off, but I have natural hair and I don't like to flat iron my hair often. And if I do, it's just so I can get like it trimmed and stuff. I have to find like the right wigs and stuff like that so I can do an updo look like that. I want to do a look like that so bad. I love that style. So I think Marlo looks amazing. Her makeup looks amazing. And then with look 2, she's in a gold Dina mini one sleeve dress, and it's going for $245. Now, she also has the Schiaparelli gaze pendant earrings. I think I like the earrings. It gives the effect of like crying or something like that. But I think that's cool when you can do that type of stuff with your jewelry. The dress in the confessional looks nice. When I'm looking at the dress as a whole also, it's kind of giving a cheap metallic type of feel compared to the metallic we got from like Candy and Sheree. And it's crazy, everybody has like a metallic look, I think, except for Kenya. But the gold, I think, looks amazing on her. The red, the pop of red lipstick works. The middle part, and I believe she has a ponytail, is cool. It's my least favorite look though compared to that first one. And then we're looking at look number 3. This is a black Aria crystal tuxedo dress going for $16.22. And listen, the details in that tuxedo dress, yes ma'am. Marlo knows how to pick her outfits. I think the middle part with the like waves in her hair, not really waves, but the curls. And I can't really call it a beach curl. I think beach curl may be more of like the 4th look, but I think that works for her. And I like that she has a new lip. And it's very different from look number 4 because she has that maroon lip. And I remember back in high school, maroon lip colors used to have me in the chokehold because I used to be there all the time. But this look, I love the maroon House of CB velvet lace gown, and that's going for $269. It's giving grown. It's giving I'm here. I also like the necklace, the choker. I think the choker is paired perfectly, even down to the hairstyle, because she has a similar hairstyle in look number 3, but how it looks with look number 4 is executed very well. Whereas with look number 3, while I like it and I like the hair, we can't deny that the hairstyle look a little funny with this. She probably should have did a little ponytail. Now that I'm looking at it, she probably should have did the ponytail with it. Now, look number 5. She has the Alexander Vautier hooped earrings, and she has a black halter top type of dress with the shoulder sleeve pieces. Now, the earrings go for $2,730. They're huge. Now, when I first saw them, I was like, Marlo, why them big earrings? But I like it. It's giving dramatic. I like that. And I also like the fact that she has the high up look. Now, when I first did this video, because if you watch my video when I talked about season 15 episode, the last 3 episodes that they had, I talked about how I already made this video, but I had to redo it because I seen that they had more confessional looks. Now, I love this hairstyle then, but because Marlo pulled out look number 1 right here, I feel like that jumpsuit with that hairstyle beats out the updo that she has with look number 5 that I have lined up here with the big hooped earrings. So I feel like I like it, but it ain't look number 1. And then with the bottom look, this is a pink dress. I'm not sure who it's by. They didn't have that on the website, but the one shoulder dress, it's nice. Makeup and hair here is a little lazy for Marlo. When you look at the rest, you can definitely tell that it's lazy. If I was to rank her looks, it's hands down. It's gonna go the leopard, the laced, then we got the Vautier earrings, we have the blazer, and then out of the bottom 2, because one is lazy and one is nice, but it's not the rest, I'd put her lazy look last. Drew is another one just like Candy where they didn't give a lot for her. Like, I don't know why they did them two like that on the websites. But Drew's first look is a metallic Aces velvet rouge mini dress, and it has this black and gold going on, and it's going for $130. I think this is giving 1980s prom, but I actually like it in a way. Normally when I see 80s prom, I'm like, oh, why that material? Why like the way they do it, I just don't care for it. But in this confessional, the way it is with the makeup, the dramatic maroon lip, the big pieced earrings, and then you have the hair slicked back with the baby hairs, I actually like this on Drew. Now with look number 2, she pulls this red dress off. She has a red ruffled tulle dress going off the shoulder. I think this is my favorite dress out of all the dresses that she's wearing. The hair that's pulled up with the bang pieces like curling to the side with the baby hairs. And instead of a maroon look, like a maroon lip, she has a brown lip here. I actually like this look too. I may like this look. I don't know if I like this look more than look 1, because look 1 is more edgy, but look 2 stands out. So this is gonna be tough. And then with look number 3, this is a white tasseled piece. I'm not sure if it's a dress or if it's a shirt. I don't know. I think the hair is cool. I think they should have did something with the hairline at the top for the wig. I do like the fact that it's flipped. I love the flipped hair look. And I feel like this hair color is very different on Drew. It's very different. Her makeup looks great in actually all 3. And then when I'm looking at look number 4, this is that black disco feel type of dress with the tulle bow, and it's one-shouldered. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I think the bob looks good on her, and the makeup looks well also, but that dress, like, look at that compared to the rest. Yeah. And then with the bottom look, this is a zebra halter style dress, and it has the gloves. I like that. I like the ring, the earrings. Now, when I first did this review, y'all, I actually deleted the stuff because I was like, I'm gonna start all over. I'm excited. When I first did this, I was able to find it on those websites, and it's not there anymore, which is very odd. This mullet trend is going on, and I did the mullet look a while back. I'll post a picture real quick. I think I like the mullets. Like, I'm interested in it. I like it a lot. At first, when I first saw this, I was like, what Drew got on though? With that and the earring and the mullet, I was like, oh, is it too much? But it's giving dramatic, it's giving edgy, and I like that. But the edginess to me just doesn't stand out to like look number 1. If I was to rank Drew's look, it's gonna be the metallic dress, the red dress, the zebra dress. Then we can go with the disco one, and then the white tassel look. I think that one is just not as well put together as the others. And lastly, we have Sonya. Sonya's in a black Dion Lee knitted dress, and it's going for $395. I think this look works for her. The bob may be a little too thick, but I think bobs work for Sonya. And her makeup looks great. She has a brownish lipstick going on. I feel like it works. It's not too much. I was about to say the way it matches with the hair, maybe it clashes a little bit, but I don't mind it. Then with her second look, she has a blue La Academy midi dress going for $130. And I think this dress is very nice. I think the dramatic earring is nice. Would I have paired those together? No. I think the fact that the way that the drapery is at the top of the dress and then you have the earrings, I feel like that doesn't pair well. And then when I'm looking at her hair, I love it. I think I love this hairstyle more than the first one. Yeah. Now I'm looking at that bob. That bob is not that great. I love the hair in look number 2 though. Look number 3. She's in Mugler's panel dress, going for $441, and she has the Asante Tickler ring that goes for $2,999.98. So we could say $3,000. The fact that that ring costs that much, man. But the dramatics on the ring is nice. The hair, I think the bang, and I think she has a ponytail in the back with it like down. It's too thick. It's too thick here. I don't care for that. But it's still a nice look, but like I said, I hate that Mugler cut out. I'm tired of the Mugler cut out. I don't like it at all. When I'm looking at look number 4, she has a white Dundas Electra dress, and I think this is a nice dress. Would I wear it? No, I wouldn't show myself that much, but I think her hair looks great here. I think this is the best hairstyle out of the top 3. We can say all of them, because I haven't gotten to the bottom look yet. But out of all of them, this is the best hairstyle. Nice earrings. Makeup works here for Sonya. Now with the bottom look, this is more of like a crystal bronze type of dress. Now, once again, the website had this up, but it's not there anymore. I think the hair is very similar to look number 4, but it's more teased out. I like it, and I don't like it. The earrings are too much with the turtleneck, but it's not a bad look, if that makes sense. If I was to rank Sonya's look, it's gonna be the white look, the crystal-like look. We can go with the blue dress, and I'll put Mugler before the black look because the black look is not as great as the Mugler look, but I still hate the Mugler look. And then we have the Friends of. Mayetta has two looks. I'm not sure who she's wearing at all. I don't know who any of the friends are wearing, the Friends of or the family. But Mayetta's look, I think the pink dress is the best. I think the hair on it is not my favorite compared to her first look. I do like the detail in that top look also, and how you have the little strands dangling on the sleeve of her arms. I think the earring is nice. Makeup in look number 2 for her with the pink is executed perfectly, and I really like that pink dress and the earrings. If I was to rank hers though, of course the pink look is gonna go before the other one. Now with Courtney has 3 looks. She has the 2 metallics and then she has a red look. The red look is giving me Basketball Wives first season. It is. I think the hair still looks nice though. That's the best hairstyle she has. When I'm looking at the metallic looks, oh, I also like the necklace. It's definitely an ode to that Basketball Wives era. Now, when I'm looking at the metallic looks, I think the middle one, paneled like detail in the center and the straps, works great. I actually like that dress. Now, the other dress, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like the hair for some reason. And maybe it's the glare on it, but I do not like the hair for that. Now, the high bun with her braids, I mean, it's okay. That and the makeup, I don't know. But if I was to rank hers, I would put metallic with the panels first, Basketball Wives second, and then that other look is last. And we only have one confessional that I can remember from Sonya's sister, but I think she looks great here. If I was to rank all of the women looks, out of their best looks, let me put them on the screen. So these are all the best looks that I feel like came from each woman. If I was to rank them, it would be Marlo, Drew, Kenya, Sheree, Sonya, Candy. Now, of course, Marlo, Drew, Kenya, hands down. I feel like nobody's competing with those looks. It's nothing I can really say. Look at Sheree, Candy, and Sonya's look compared to theirs. There's no question about it. Sheree's is gonna go before Sonya because the way Sheree's is pulled together, it just gives elegance and I love it. When I look at Candy and Sonya, this is where it was harder because I didn't know who would be in that bottom spot. But when I'm looking at it, I think Sonya is pulled together a little better. So if you were to rank the women's looks, what would you pick? Comment down below and let me know, because I'm going to work on those other ideas and try to finish fleshing that out and just making sure everything is executed perfectly. And I will see y'all next time.